Brussels may be more famous for its moules frites, chocolate and beer, but it's also home to the European Parliament, well, most of the time anyway. Once a month, 754 MEPs and 3,000 staff up sticks and trek 220 miles to their other home in the French city of Strasbourg, the official seat of the European Parliament. This tale of two cities and what's commonly, and some would argue rather negatively, referred to as the gravy train could be about to hit the buffers. At a time of economic crisis, the campaign for a single seat for the European Parliament has been gathering speed. Its supporters claim that the monthly Strasbourg shuttle costs up to €180 million a year. The round trip, either by car or train, can take up to 8 hours and produces 19,000 tonnes of carbon dioxide emissions each year.
The public see this travelling circus as an example of EU waste and incompetence. And so the point I would like to make is that the members themselves want change. We recognise what the public feel, and we're responding to that by saying, OK, come on, governments, stop enforcing us to meet here in Strasbourg.
British MEP Edward Macmillan Scott is one of those leading the fight for a single seat based in Brussels, and support is growing. In a vote this week, 74% of MEPs backed the call for change. But the decision to base the European Parliament in Strasbourg has huge historical significance. The city is on the border with Germany, and for many it represents the close links between the two countries after 2 world wars.
For us, Strasbourg is a symbol of the peace and reconciliation with Germany and France. So it's very strong for us and for Germany also to have the seat of the European Parliament here in Strasbourg.
The view of the French is backed up by European law, which states that the Parliament meets in Strasbourg 12 times a year. Changing where European institutions are based requires treaty change agreed by all 27 member states. History has proved how difficult that can be to achieve.
So then the question is, how do you deal with, as it were, buying off the French? You have to give them something to compensate, and you have to work out ways of using the historic value of Strasbourg in different ways.
Making Brussels the only destination for Europe's MPs could be many years away. For now, I'd better just book my ticket to come back to Strasbourg next month.